The sinking of the RMS Titanic in 1912 is one of history's most famous maritime disasters. However, some conspiracy theories suggest that the Titanic never sank at all. Instead, they claim that it was its sister ship, the Olympic, which was deliberately sunk for financial gain, as the Olympic had suffered damage earlier. Proponents of this theory argue that there are inconsistencies in the Titanic's final voyage, from its supposed unsinkable nature to the conflicting accounts of survivors. While mainstream history supports the Titanic's tragic sinking, these theories continue to captivate those who question the official narrative. Could there be more to the story?
Did you know democracy was born in ancient Greece? Highlight Athens as the birthplace of democracy. Explain the key features of Greek democracy, such as the assembly, voting system, and citizens' participation. Discuss the influence this system had on modern political frameworks, including the importance of civic engagement. Would you want to live under ancient Greek democracy?
Around the world, rumors swirl about secret islands, hidden from the public eye for various reasons. Some claim these islands are home to undiscovered species, ancient civilizations, or even government experiments. Others believe they are used as secret military bases or extraterrestrial research facilities. Throughout history, there have been reports of islands appearing and disappearing on maps, adding to the mystery. While many of these islands are likely myths or misidentified locations, the idea of hidden lands still captivates the imagination. Are there truly secret islands waiting to be discovered, or are they simply the stuff of legend? Antarctica is a land of extremes, but some believe it hides a much bigger secret. Conspiracy theories suggest that beneath its thick ice sheets lie ancient civilizations, hidden extraterrestrial technology, or even lost ruins that could rewrite history. Unusual satellite images and mysterious discoveries by explorers fuel these claims, with some pointing to structures or odd formations that seem too perfect to be natural. In addition, strict international regulations limit access to certain areas of the continent, raising suspicions. While scientists argue that Antarctica's mysteries are simply geological, the idea that it holds an incredible secret continues to intrigue many. Could there be more beneath the ice than we know? Chemtrails refer to the long-lasting streaks left behind by aircraft in the sky, which some believe are part of a secret government program. While most experts argue these are just regular contrails, condensation trails formed by water vapor, others claim they contain harmful chemicals designed for weather control, population manipulation, or even mind control. Advocates for the chemtrail theory point to mysterious illnesses and environmental changes as evidence of a hidden agenda. However, scientific studies have not confirmed the existence of such programs, leaving the debate ongoing. Are chemtrails a harmless byproduct of air travel, or is there more to this conspiracy? The Mandela effect refers to the phenomenon where large groups of people remember events or details differently than how they actually occurred. The term was coined after many people falsely remembered Nelson Mandela dying in the 1980s, even though he passed away in 2013. This effect has since been linked to various pop culture moments, like the misremembered spelling of Berenstain Bears or the location of the famous Monopoly Man's monocle. While some believe the Mandela effect hints at parallel universes or alternate realities, others argue it's simply a case of collective false memory. The debate continues. What's your version of reality?
Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, was more than a leader. He was a visionary. As the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, his words declared America's freedom. All men are created equal. Born in Virginia, Jefferson was a scholar, architect, inventor, and statesman. As president, he doubled the nation's size with the Louisiana Purchase and championed the ideals of democracy and individual rights. Yet his legacy is complex. A defender of liberty, Jefferson owned slaves, a contradiction that sparks debate to this day. Thomas Jefferson shaped the nation with his vision, but his story reminds us that history is both inspiring and imperfect. His ideas continue to influence America and the world. Did you know Benjamin Franklin was more than just one of America's founding fathers? Yes, he's the guy who flew a kite with a key in a thunderstorm to unlock the secrets of electricity, but that's just scratching the surface. He invented bifocal glasses, the lightning rod, and even a more efficient wood-burning stove. Talk about genius. As a printer, Franklin founded Poor Richard's Almanac, packed with wisdom like, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." And let's not forget, he helped draft the Declaration of Independence and was America's first diplomat. Benjamin Franklin. Inventor, diplomat, and the ultimate self-made man. What's your favorite Franklin fact? Let us know in the comments. Most famous paintings became even more iconic after it was stolen in 1911. Italian handyman Vincenzo Perugia, who had worked at the Louvre, took the painting with the intention of returning it to Italy. The theft shocked the world, and news of it spread quickly, turning the painting into a global sensation. For 2 years, the Mona Lisa remained missing until it was recovered in 1913. The incident increased the painting's fame, cementing its status as a cultural treasure and drawing even more visitors to the Louvre. Catherine the Great, one of Russia's most powerful monarchs, passed away on November 17, 1796, at the age of 67. She died from a stroke after being found unconscious in her bathroom. Despite her remarkable reign, her death came quietly, with no unusual circumstances surrounding it. Catherine's passing marked the end of an era, and her legacy continued to shape Russian history long after her death. The ancient Roman gladiator games were brutal spectacles, where trained fighters, often slaves or prisoners of war, battled for survival and fame. Gladiators fought in arenas like the Colosseum, using weapons like swords and tridents. These fighters were idolized by the public, with fans cheering them on, as if they were modern-day sports stars. Some gladiators even became wealthy or earned their freedom after remarkable victories. Despite the violent nature of the games, they played a significant role in Roman entertainment and culture, symbolizing power, strength, and the spectacle of life and death. 3 Roman emperors were known for their eccentricities, and 2 stand out for their bizarre actions. Emperor Caligula, notorious for his cruelty, reportedly made his horse, Incitatus, a senator, even building him a marble stable. Then there's Emperor Nero, who is said to have played the lyre while Rome burned during the Great Fire of 64 CE, showing a shocking indifference to the disaster. Both emperors' strange behavior shocked the empire and left lasting dark impressions on Roman history.
For centuries, secret societies have been rumored to control the world's most powerful institutions. Groups like the Freemasons, Illuminati, and Bilderberg Group are often cited as having immense influence over global politics, economics, and society. Some believe these organizations manipulate world events behind closed doors, shaping governments and economies to serve their hidden agendas. While many dismiss these claims as conspiracy theories, others argue that these societies' secretive nature and powerful members point to something more significant. Could they be controlling the fate of nations? The truth remains elusive, sparking debate and curiosity worldwide. For decades, conspiracy theorists have claimed that secret bases exist on the moon, hidden from the public eye. Some believe that governments or extraterrestrials have established hidden outposts, either for research or military purposes. UFO sightings, unexplained lunar anomalies, and unusual structures captured in photographs have fueled these theories. Others argue that the moon landing in 1969 was staged, and that secret missions may have already occurred long before. While no concrete evidence has ever been revealed, the idea that the moon holds hidden bases continues to intrigue those who question official space missions. What's really out there, waiting to be discovered?
Rome's most infamous emperors were known for their shocking actions. Emperor Caligula, infamous for his cruelty, made his horse, Incitatus, a senator, and indulged in bizarre extravagances. Nero, infamous for his tyranny, is believed to have played the lyre while Rome burned, showing his disregard for the suffering of his people. Then there's Commodus, who fought in gladiatorial arenas, believing he was a god. These emperors ruled with extreme behavior, leaving dark legacies that shocked the Roman world and beyond. The Colosseum, an engineering marvel of ancient Rome, stood as a grand arena for gladiatorial games and public spectacles. Completed in 80 AD, it could hold up to 50,000 spectators who watched brutal battles between gladiators, animals, and even mock naval battles. The Colosseum's innovative design featured a complex system of elevators, trapdoors, and underground chambers, allowing for dramatic, surprise entrances during the games. This architectural wonder symbolized Rome's power and entertainment culture, captivating audiences for centuries with its sheer scale and brutal spectacle. Catherine the Great, one of Russia's most powerful monarchs, passed away on November 17, 1796, at the age of 67. She died from a stroke after being found unconscious in her bathroom. Despite her remarkable reign, her death came quietly, with no unusual circumstances surrounding it. Catherine's passing marked the end of an era, and her legacy continued to shape Russian history long after her death. Ancient Roman toilets and hygiene practices might surprise you. Public latrines were common, often featuring long stone benches with holes where people sat side by side. There were no private stalls, and personal space was a luxury. Romans used a communal sponge on a stick, dipped in water, for cleaning after using the toilet, which was rinsed in a shared water channel. For bathing, the Romans built grand public baths with hot and cold pools, steam rooms, and exercise areas. Hygiene was a social experience, with an emphasis on cleanliness, and while it seems primitive by today's standards, it was advanced for its time. In the small town of Lloro, Honduras, an incredible phenomenon occurs every year, the Lluvia de Peces, or Rain of Fish. This mysterious event typically happens during the rainy season, when fish seemingly fall from the sky. Locals believe it's a miracle, though scientists have a few theories, including heavy storms that may cause fish from nearby rivers to be swept up and dropped over the town. The event has become a local tradition, with people gathering to collect the fish and celebrate the strange and awe-inspiring spectacle. It's a unique and fascinating occurrence that continues to baffle both locals and visitors. Muammar Gaddafi, who ruled Libya from 1969 to 2011, was one of the most controversial leaders in modern history. Coming to power after a military coup, he established a regime built on his vision of a socialist pan-Arab world. Gaddafi's rule was marked by lavish displays of power, human rights abuses, and support for militant groups across the globe. Despite being a symbol of defiance to the West, his reign ended during the 2011 Libyan civil war, when NATO-backed forces ousted him. His death in the conflict marked the collapse of his 42-year regime, leaving a power vacuum in Libya. The Hope Diamond, a 45.52-carat blue gemstone, is famous not only for its beauty but also for the alleged curse attached to it. According to legend, anyone who owns the diamond will suffer misfortune or tragedy. The gem's dark history includes stories of its original owner, who allegedly stole it from a Hindu temple, bringing misfortune to those who later possessed it. Over the years, various owners, including a French king and American socialites, reportedly met untimely deaths or experienced personal disasters. While there's no evidence the curse is real, the eerie tales surrounding the Hope Diamond continue to captivate the public's imagination.